Hey guys, Jacob from Caperton's. Apologies for the technical difficulties. We're going to try and run through this one more time and see if we can get the audio to work. So, awesome little spotlight on some 30 cal suppressor hosts today. But before we get into that, I want to remind everybody about the giveaway for the month. Today is the very last day to enter to win this Marlin guide gun in 357 Magnum. Be sure to stop in and see how to enter. There are several ways to enter for free. And we'd like to thank Hunter Heating and Cooling for sponsoring this month's giveaway. All of their information is right here. Go show them some love on Facebook since they showed us a ton by sponsoring this month's giveaway. Let them know how much we appreciate them letting us give away this great Marlin 357 right here. So Nick asked me to go through and pick out my personal favorite 30 caliber suppressor hosts that we have in the store. And I figured I'd start with something that would be great to run suppressed on the AR platform. This is a Bilson Arms AR charging. So your first round runs in with the pump, and then after that you are in semi-automatic fire, just like on a normal AR. The cool thing about these and what makes them so great to run suppressed is that your opening for your charging handle is entirely enclosed. So as most of you guys know, when you run a suppressor on an AR platform, it adds a ton of pressure back into your system, and that typically escapes easiest through the charge handle, and it sends that gas directly into your face and eyes. This cuts that problem out entirely. For $15.99, that's an awesome way to get into shooting the AR platform suppressed just as comfortably as you possibly can. Another great pick is the Ruger American Gen 2 Patrol in 308. 308's a fun round to suppress. As everybody knows, it's a very capable hunting round. And though you likely won't get it hearing safe, it'll still come out pretty quiet. These are 16-inch barrel, so even with longer suppressors, you don't have a just massive overall length on your gun. Lightweight, easy to get around with, and these do have the heavier profile barrel. And those can be had for $5.89. This is a Marlin 336 in 3030. This is just a really great looking gun, and 3030 is a very fun cartridge to suppress. There are tons of subsonic loads to pick from in 3030, and most of your standard loads are actually pretty close to subsonic velocities to begin with, making it an awesome full power hunting round that would be fun to run suppressed. That one can be had for $12.69. And then my personal favorite pick for a 30 caliber suppressor host would be the Henry Supreme. These are lever actions that use AR style bolts and take AR mags. This one's in 300 blackout, 16-inch threaded barrel. So again, even with some of the longer suppressors, that would not be a very long overall length. And with it being closed action, gas has nowhere to go but the suppressor, so it would be very quiet. And these, as I said, take AR mags, and being that they're lever action, you can get 30 very quick follow-up shots in this 300 blackout, and it would be pretty well Hollywood quiet if you're running the right loads with the right suppressor. And then a few picks for 30 caliber suppressors. I'm going to start with the Sylvan Arms K300 blackout. These are capable of firing 5.56, but they are really optimized for 300 blackout. You get great sound suppression out of a small package, and they do have the flow-through porting, so some of that excess gas vents off if you're wanting to run it on an AR platform. Awesome deal for $3.99. And then the Silencer Co. Omega 300. These are a great value for like a really durable cam. This one in particular is a direct thread 5/8-24. It's rated up to 300 Win Mag, full auto. These are a great value for $5.79. And then last but not least, Dead Air RXD 30 Ti. If you're wanting something that's really tough and also really lightweight, this would be an awesome one to go with. These weigh next to nothing as far as 30 cal cans are concerned, and it's rated up to 300 PRC, so you don't sacrifice any durability with those weight savings. We appreciate you guys checking out these 30 cal suppressor hosts. Stop in and see them.